Hey guys, we're here at EB Expo 2013 in Sydney at Olympic Park, and the cosplay turnout has been excellent. We're going to have a chat to some of the cosplayers who've shown up today, and we're going to take a look at what they've done, how they've done it, and why they're choosing to wear leather in this heat. I'm here with a phenomenal group of Spider-Man cosplayers. Can I just get all your names, guys?
I'm Spider-Man.
Black Cat. Mary Jane.
We're Carnage.
They're great. So I don't really know where to start because you guys are just, this is spectacular. I mean, if you actually look at the detail that you guys have put in, especially with Carnage over there, my gosh, man. I guess I'll start with, how long did it take you guys to make all these?
Well, mine's a commission piece, so mine was ordered. It was my first cosplay that I ever had. So mine actually took the guy that ended up working with me about 3 weeks to put together, and we did some custom designs and stuff together. So
Cool. And what about you, Black Cat?
I made this morning and late last night.
You know you're not a real cosplayer unless you've been doing it at the last minute and you're like sleep deprived because you've been crying over press studs in the bathtub or something.
That's right. I've got a thread and needle in my bag. That's how last minute.
Excellent. What about you?
Mine's the easiest. We all decided to do this group at the end of the day yesterday, so I was like, I'll do Mary Jane. Why not?
And what about you, Carnage? This is just wow.
I would say all up about 8 hours.
8 hours. Do you want to just turn around and show that to the camera? Because that's, wow. That is phenomenal. I can't even, wow, I'm really having a moment, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so obviously you guys are here at EB Expo. What have you guys enjoyed the most about the expo?
Probably seeing other cosplayers, because that's one of the draw cards for me. But also, there's a lot of new games here that I wanted to see, like Batman, I can't wait for that, and Battlefield 4. Also the PS4 coming out, I'm going to buy one as soon as it comes out, so it's been pretty exciting.
I love trying all the indie games in the community hub. It's really fun, even though I'm terrible at them. But
aside from all the games and stuff, I think today being Family Day, it's also really cool because all the little kids come and they really enjoy seeing a group like this that they can see from their cartoons and their comics that they read. So I think all the little kids that we've impressed today and gotten to hang out with, it's been the best.
What about you, Carnage?
Considering it's Family Day, scaring all the kids.
We have Elizabeth and Booker from BioShock Infinite. How are you guys going?
Oh, really fantastic, thanks.
Yeah, it's a good event. Love it.
So obviously, did you make these yourselves, or, we got to talk about these cosplays because they're incredible.
Yeah, I mean, just speaking for myself, I didn't make my corset, but I made the rest of it. I don't have my jacket with me. It's a bit hot for it, but yeah, I got that, and I think.
Yeah, I made this, the skyhook, but everything else is made, like this, the vest, the
You mean you
holster.
bought the skyhook?
Yeah, I bought the skyhook.
Yeah.
Everything else is made, yeah. Except the pants and the shoes, but
Yeah.
Well, it's cosplay. Yeah, exactly. It's about
interpretation.
It's about being the character, isn't it? So have you guys found that you've had really good reception today from fans?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, everybody we stop every 5 minutes to take photos, so it's really great to see that people like the game.
So what made you guys pick these characters out of all the BioShock characters? Because I know that there's so many well-dressed characters in that game. It's like it's like a menu for cosplayers with all these things that you just can't pick.
Well, a little sister's just not really like me. And also, I don't think making a Big Daddy would be very easy as well. These are probably the two easiest ones to make, I think.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. So what was the biggest challenge when it came to, getting all this together?
Well, when I made my costume, I made it 2 years ago before the game had actually been released. So I had to make my whole costume from like promo pics, like the original promo pics. So that was a bit of a challenge. And now it's a little bit not correct to what the current stage is, but whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, look, there are so many different variations and cover arts of book. I decided to go with the cover art for the game.
The game,
yeah, and you just got to pick one, like you said, because
exactly.
it really gets hard. But it's a fantastic game. All the BioShocks are fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for letting us have a chat to you today.
I'm here at EB Expo 2013 in Sydney. I'm right in front of the Xbox booth, as you can see, and you'll see a lot of Forza 5 stuff here. So they have the V8 supercar here that has all the gamer tags of people who won the competition. Also, I'm going to be interviewing the people from Turn 10 to talk about Forza 5 and working with the V8 supercars to have that in the game as well. So let's check it out. I'm here at EB Expo 2013 in Sydney in the Xbox booth, checking out Forza 5 with John, content director from Turn 10. How you going?
Doing really well.
All right, so you gave us a quick look at Forza 5, and the first thing that strikes you is, you said it yourself, it's a day one title, and all this stuff's been put into it. Like, it's one of the best looking games like we've seen so far. All the physics, all the new stuff. Why don't you talk about like what kind of new things are in Forza 5?
Well, it's an all-new box, like you mentioned, so it's got incredible capabilities, and Forza's known for being large and epic, and we didn't want to build a small game for launch. We wanted a ton of new content, we wanted a bunch of innovation for day one launch, so it's been an incredible undertaking, but I think we're hitting it. We've got an all-new graphics engine that emphasizes light, atmosphere, and physically based materials that we've applied to all new content built from the ground up, all the cars, all the tracks reauthored, and it all runs at 1080p, 60 frames a second. We've got new innovation in multiplayer with dedicated servers, smart match matchmaking. When you're not racing online, you can race against drive-avatars, which leverages the power of the cloud to recreate the behavior of you and your friends and everything from how you drive to the cars you choose, even the paint jobs that you like. And finally, a bunch of improvements to physics. We have a new partnership with Calspan that has brought a whole new level to our tire physics that simply wasn't possible in the last generation. So we're delivering an epic game at the day one launch of Xbox One, and we're just about done.
So you're saying with the drive-atar, it kind of learns how you drive, and then your friends can pull like their other friends like drive-tars down and race against them, and also getting like the top drivers in the world to try and compete against them. So how does that kind of stuff work? Like what is it looking at to create your drive-atar?
Well, the drive-atar is made possible through the cloud. It observes how you drive, the decisions you make. Do you cut corners? Do you ram people from behind? How do you take different kind of corners in different kind of cars, in all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive? It's a massive amount of data that we send up to the cloud. Our 300,000 servers can crunch all this data down, generalize it, feed that back to the box, and emulate how you drive, even in cars that you've never driven and on tracks you've never been on before. And to your friends, it's going to look like you. It drives like you. It's going to be driving the cars from your garage with the paint jobs that you have applied. So it's what we're calling the end of AI.
So one of my favorite parts about Forza 4 was Jeremy Clarkson taking you through all the cars in the Auto Vista. In this new one, we actually have all three members, and they're all introducing each, was it a championship or?
Championship series, that's right. Yeah, we've leveraged all three hosts from the UK show. James, Richard, and Jeremy are all there, and we have over 50 championship series in the career for players to choose, and each one of those is introduced with a custom video with custom commentary from one of the show's hosts, and they pick the ones that they were the most passionate about and cared about, so people are in for a real treat, UK Top Gear fans.
Yeah, the better one, right? I just wanted to talk about Bathurst. Now, you said that you had a lot of interest from both Australians and some people international. What did you do to actually get Bathurst in and all the V8 supercars?
Well, Bathurst has been one of our most highly requested tracks for years, honestly. We've been listening to the community, but to be honest, the technology was just not available to do a track like Bathurst justice. It's a very complex circuit. It's got a lot of elevation change, really complex camber through the S's at the top of Mount Panorama. And without capturing that level of detail, it just wouldn't have been Bathurst. But now in the next generation, we brought digital laser scanning where we were able to go out, send a crew there for 3 days, completely digitally laser scan the track, get every little bit inch perfect on the circuit, bring that to the Xbox One, rendering at 1080p 60 frames a second. So it's not just physically accurate to the track, we wanted to capture what it's like to be at Bathurst for the race. We wanted to capture that light and atmosphere that's so unique, that morning fog before the race, how the light comes through the trees. With our new rendering engine and physically based materials, not only does it drive incredibly accurately, it looks like you're there.
Yeah. All right, so like I said, we can find it day one of launch.
Absolutely, we're coming November 22nd for Xbox One launch.
All right, thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
So that just about does it for EB Expo in Sydney 2013. We've walked around a lot, we've done a lot of interviews. Pretty much had no time to actually walk the floor. What was your favourite thing that we did though?
Oh, that's a really, really hard question. I think probably one of my favourite things that we did was actually over at Ubisoft playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That was pretty fun.
Although it looked like you had a bit of trouble with like the naval battles and stuff.
I had no idea what I was doing.
All right, we'll see you next time.